Hey guys, back at you again. I know I just seen you. I know. What else have I ain't got nothing else to do, guys, to make YouTube videos, play with bees. Miss Daisy won't let me do anything else. I used to chase women and stuff and hit bars, you know, bar hop and stuff. Miss Daisy won't let me do that anymore. That works great. This little Mickey Mouse I got it at a grocery store. The only thing it builds up on is this little base here. You got propolis, wax and propolis buildup, so I got to keep cleaning it off. Yeah, we've only got a few more hives to go through, Charlie K hives, to see what they need. And from what I'm seeing, they need elbow room. Okay, these girls are fat and sassy. And one I got into yesterday, he told me, he says, Steve-O, you best just go ahead and suit up. Just suit up. I said, well, I go in light. That works great. That even pops out and crimps over with that little Mickey Mouse. Some of these that click together, you know, here's one I was doing with a string, B50 bowstring material. I bit a little knot on it. Let's not do that no more. What a pain in the ass that is. Yeah, what a royal Canadian pain in the ass that is. So I like to go through them. I like to change these barns out at least once a month. They're gonna get beetles in them. And I don't put a lot of bait in there. See that little dabble, do you? That's all I put in there. I don't even, you know what's crazy is I don't even see him eating this bait. People ask me all the time, do they eat the bait? I said, I don't know. I don't see it going away. It still comes out a little gob like that in there. Look how warped up this one is, guys, from the heat. Even though this has been in the heat, boy, these things are getting cheesy as hell. They're coming out of China. Everything's made in China these days. I don't know how much more is going to be made in China. I think they're getting pissed off with Mr. Trump's tariffs. Oh well. I have faith. I don't know about you guys, but I have faith in my main man Trump. I just put a toothpick in there. I'm not a toothpick, a little matchstick in there to plug the hole, because I'm always losing the little caps that come with them things. I'd lose my freaking head, guys, with one tied on, I swear. I'm getting better. I'm getting better with this whole crazy stroke thing. I'm not brain farting like I was. It's hard to convince Miss Daisy of that, though. So every time I turn around, you're having a friggin' brain seizure. And then sometimes she'll throw in a little, you dumbass. You know, I have feelings, guys. I have feelings. Some women don't understand that I have feelings, you know. But that is what it is, guys. You know what? These women can say what they want about me. I've got these extra traps here. I like just carrying the field in this baggie. I just throw them on top of a hive. I look around, where's my baggie? Oh, there it is. I go over and grab it and get a fresh one out. Then when I lay all the dirty ones, if I find one that's plugged up, you shake it and sound like a baby rattle. Get it out of there. You got to, and then of course you look in the portholes. if they're all, you know, properly shut, well, what it's shut down. I mean, there's nothing going to get in there. The holes are plugged, right? So get them out. I just throw them on top, the used ones on top of the hive. When I'm all done, I've distributed all these. Then I come back and I throw them all in here, and then they go back in this bucket. Yeah. So I've got these loaded. Let's go out here. We got, 3 more Charlie hives to go through to see what they need. We got to give them whatever elbow room. We want these things to expand as much as we can. You know, I want to get going here in April. We want to kick ass and take names in April. For sure, on the waterfront. I'm going to rig up. I might have to buy me 2 complete bare electric fences down there. 2 are only a block apart, and the one to the north, the bear hit me. The whole area, I mean, it is just a beekeeper's paradise. You have several crops in there, about 3 different crops, 4 crops you can hit in there. From saw palmetto to cabbage palm to black mangrove to Brazilian pepper. That's 4. All in one location, guys. I could go in April, actually go in February, April, and stay there all the way to September if the hurricanes leave me alone. All right, I'm going to get out here and let's pop some hives. Let's get bee stung a little bit. Charlie said, have your suit ready. Well, I got zapped pretty good yesterday. The girls weren't too bad. Once they get to see, once they get to seeing my face, a lot of these Italian girls, they calm down once they see my face, because I just try to be pleasant, and they pick up on that. Let me stop BSing you and get out here and open a beehive, okay? Okay, pop the lid. I've seen a few beetles crawling around in here. There's a drone. Big old fatty drone right there with a black bud on him. Maybe black is beautiful, Some more black drones. I see no eggs here. A bit of brood. We're seeing a bit of brood. So far, this hive doesn't seem testy. Here's a medium. Here is a medium that is extended out to a deep. The bees decided to just bring it on out, Okay, we're seeing some brood here. Some larvae. These Harbor Freight pin lights. This is a Martin idea. He turned me on to these Harbor Freight pin lights years ago. And man, they are handy, guys. They are really handy for finding eggs. It's a cloudy day today. Today is a cloudy day. It's overcast. More larvae here. I'm just hoping to see some eggs. What I'm hoping to see. Or some very like day-old larvae. This looks like one of my old frames here. This looks like some of my frames. There's some younger larvae, but I don't see any eggs yet. It's looking to me like this colony here. I need to put a medium super on top of this thing. I'm thinking. Disposition so far is very hunky-dory here. Yeah, I'm seeing no eggs, but we've got larvae in here, different stages. And this time of year, these girls are slowing down. These queens are shutting down. With the dimensions that I give you on these SD Beefy beehives, this one here got stretched out a little bit. As you can see, the frame's almost dropping down, but make sure that you keep them pushed back. Here's the entrance here. Make sure you keep them pushed back, otherwise these sidebars are going to be crammed up against this wall, and you're going to have a difficult time getting inside. This hive is not crazy overpacked with bees, and I see no eggs, but just for shizits and giggles, quite a bunch of bees in that one. I put this super on yesterday. We're going to peek in here for just a second and see what they got going on, but I'm going to throw another 5-frame medium on top of this thing and put a beetle barn in here. A Randy Oliver Swedish sponge and a feeder jar on top. Okay guys, what I've done here is I've got a Man Lake medium, double waxed. I've got a bamboo frame. It's got still a lot of wax on it. We'll put that one in. We'll put a foundation, another bamboo. And I've been doing these 1, 2, 3. There's probably plenty on that. Especially we do have a flow going now, and it's called Brazilian pepper. A nice little invasive plant. Florida State hates it. We beekeepers, Florida beekeepers, we love it. We disagree with the state, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is grab my beetle barns, Because we did see some beetles in here. But I'm putting this on the bottom floor toward the entrance here. We had beetles crawling around in here. Let's terminate some of those dirty, rotten bastards. Can you tell I've got a hard on for beetles? Put on a sweetie sponge here. I'm going to put this on the back end. There we go. You girls are going to be happy with that. Hell yes. And we're going to lid it up. I'm going to lid this baby up. I've been looking at Lowe's, and I might just do this. I got to check. This one here happens to be backer board. I'm actually thinking about buying floor tiles, guys. It's not that expensive. I'm looking at floor tiles, like 12-inch by 28, 24, I think, or 18. I think I can get them for like $1.44. It's probably what I don't think I have that much in this backer, but it would be a solid, nice, heavy, solid, you know, top for this thing. All right, let's go into this hive here next door. I put this on, I think, yesterday. Looks like it's packed out really well with bees. They're coming up. I did bring one frame up. Look at there, guys. They're drawing this thing out, putting nectar up. That's Brazilian pepper right there. Sure is. That's good. That's excellent. I like that. I like the looks of that. Now I'm going to throw on a sweetie sponge, a half of one, put that beetle barn back over there. And we're done playing around in this box. We're going to switch you girls. We're going to switch you girls right here. Switch. You are now on autopilot, baby. Yes, baby. I'm going to pour the syrup to them. So you've got a honey flow coming in. You've got a honey flow coming in, Brazilian pepper, plus I'm feeding. It's got to pump these things up. It's got to be. It's got to be pumping them up, guys. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I've got here. This box right here, I got to get into this and see what's going on here. This one here, I think I set it up yesterday. I think it's hunky-dory right now. I'm going to take a quick peek in here and see. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I need a sweetie sponge in there. And a beetle barn. These seem to be pretty well packed out. Let's go downstairs and see what we have here. Yeah, this, I was in here yesterday. Okay, this is one of my swarms, actually. This is actually one of my swarms. I got these rubber bands in here. And this is the one that that had queen cells on it. So we can't screw around with that anymore. No. See what's going on here. Oh yeah, this thing needs elbow room badly, badly. I'm seeing a few beetles here. We're gonna have to treat it. Okay guys, this last one right here is oh yeah, this thing is really kicking ass, guys. It's got honey stores, it's got brood, it's got eggs. This thing here, guys, has got to have, this thing has got to have elbow room for sure. Yeah, it's got, I'm gonna put another medium on top of this. This is a Charlie K box. This bottom one is mine, I know. But this is a Charlie K box. I can switch it out later. I'm just gonna throw another medium on here and call it good for now. Okay guys, I put a Swedish sponge, half a Swedish sponge on the top here, on the back side, so they can tear it apart and go. I did it backwards. I want to put it on the back side and put the beetle barns to the front. That way they can shred that thing and bring it diagonally out this front door, dragging it across all that other stuff in there. See, but I want to get another medium on this thing. All right guys, what I've done here, I got a bamboo here. We'll put a foundation in here, a bamboo foundation against the wall, a bamboo, a couple foundations, put a foundation along this wall, bamboo, another one. 5 of them in here total. So yeah, here's the game plan. You know, we're getting, thank the good Lord for sending me these people that helping me pump this operation back up again, because without you guys, life would be sucky around here, because I just don't have the amount of bees I like to work with. I like to work with a lot of bees. And of course, back in the 70s, 80s, I was a young lad with a never-ending drive. I mean, drive, baby, drive. That's the way I ran. I mean, balls to the wall every day. Hammer down, hammer down. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to order more of these. Slowly but surely, see, we are going to medium stuff. But it's going to be a mixed bag for quite a while. I don't know. I don't think 26 I'm going to be converted over, but who knows how it goes. You can take all these deeps and run them across the table saw and cut them into mediums. But I might as well start, you know, run my deeps too. Okay, getting things wrapped up. I got to put a feeder on this one. This one here, I just got it set up. Or did I get it set up? Yes. This is a swarm. This is a swarm and it's got cells in it. I don't know what kind of ants these are. These came in with a Charlie load of bees out of Palmetto. A different kind of ant. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's not a real pain in the ass ant. Pain in the ass piss ant. I don't know. I don't know yet, guys. I got to get a feeder there, feeder here. All right, what do we got over here? This is another situation right here. See, there's one of those ants right there. I haven't seen that type before. They were running all over the place. All right, this hive right here, looks like it's gonna need a medium super on it. It's a deep box, but it's gonna need a medium or a deep back on it. But I think a medium would be a better way to go with it. And I need to get Sweetie Sponge and a beetle barn in there. I got to make up another beetle barn. I got enough sponges here, but these things are going to start getting smacked down with our dust. What we're going to do here is I got to get two feeder jars, one for that one and one for this one. But what we're going to do is probably next month we got Sweetie Sponges now, so I think they're, you know, half-ass covered here. But what we need to do is do an alcohol wash to get a baseline. Once we get our baseline, we'll know how bad these things are. Then we're going to start dusting them with our powders, our homemade powdered sugar program, and oxalic acid dust. And we're going to run that for a while and see how it goes. By the end of, you know, by the time spring start up, we'll pretty much know where we're going to be standing with this new program with the Charlie K dusting. I think it's going to work great. I love the guy's idea, how he thinks. Yes, I do. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll keep you posted. I'm going to run for now, guys. I will see you very soon on the next one. Be happy, be strong. We're going to keep getting it. You know that. See ya. Okay, before I let you go, this hive is really fattened up nice here. This Charlie Cave hive, and it's a chiller. It's chilling. These girls are chilling. So I really only had that one Charlie that was ornery, and it's in that 8-framer, and I got it switched over. They weren't that bad. No, they weren't that bad, Charlie. So I got to put a Sweetie Sponge on this one. Yeah, I think these Sweetie Sponges will hold them over nicely until we can start shooting our dust. So we can stack this baby up. stick a feeder on this thing and switch them to autopilot. Now the plan is, guys, I got all these resources cooking here. You see I got a lot of fives and stuff. Here's my plan. By April 26th, I got to get to the waterfront. We're going to set up bear proofing. We're going to rock and roll on the waterfront. We got so much good stuff going on down there. But the plan is, you see this here, the Steve-O Beefy 8-frame box. It's an 8-framer. It's a Beefy. That's going to be, I think, my go-to honey production box. So we'll try to get them loaded up by April. All these bottoms here, mite-free, strong, pumped up, plenty of resources, good laying queens. And as we go into the end of February, I want to steal just minimal resources and start making up more nukes with brand new fresh queens, because we want to be able to make brand new queens each year, each season, starting in February, starting end of February. We'll start making queens, guys, and get all, as these other girls burn out, we'll have nukes on ready to go to replenish the ones that are slowing down. So the end of 26, you know, we're going to be thinking about replacing queens if we need to. If they're still highly productive, we let them go. Let them keep cranking. You can tell when a hive is starting to screw off and starting to slow down. You're not making honey. The whole game is here to make plenty of honey so we can make some money and pay the friggin' light bill, okay? And keep Miss Daisy happy, all right? Because if money ain't flowing, Miss Daisy ain't happy. But that's the same with any Italian woman. I don't care who it is. They want to see the money coming in, honey. If it ain't coming in, they're not happy campers, okay? So I got to get a feeder on this one. But the plan is to get them all in 8s. Get them in 8s. And my plan is to get medium 8 supers on top of these. So I'm going to be cranking. I'm going to be cranking a lot of boxes from now, because I'm out of boxes already. I'm freaking out of boxes already. I need a bunch of these. I needed a bunch of these medium 5s. We have quite a few of the 5-frame deeps. We'll be keeping them in circulation, but slowly but surely weaning them out. But we got to crank out mediums. I got to crank out medium 8s, because that's going to be our honey. That's going to be our money box. 8-frame mediums is going to be our honey money boxes. So we got to have plenty of those. We can't be screwing around here the last minute. We got a heavy flow coming. Oh, I need more 8s. Well, where are they? Oh, we didn't get them built. No, Steve-O's going to be busting ass all winter. Whatever winter that we have, it's going to go fast. You wouldn't believe how you run out of time. You know, you're thinking, oh, I got plenty of time. I got, you know, I don't need to super up till April. April's coming knocking on our door, guys. It's going to come fast. There's no time to dilly-dally, guys. No time to dilly-dally in the bee business. What am I seeing here? Why is this sticking up so high? What in the hell is going on here? Ah, that's what's going on there. Oh, this box is crazy. Okay. This is a Charlie box, and he doesn't have enough relief. This is a deal. This is a situation, guy. You see, there's no room here. There's no room from this beetle barn here, okay? So what we're gonna do is plop that sucker right up under there. There's, on the beefy beehives, there's lots of room here because I've cut 3/4 down. It's almost like, but this is built pretty much to the standard date amp measurements, and what you end up with is hardly anything. You have no, the box lid is sitting right on the thing, frames almost, okay? I don't like that. That's the reason Steve-O came up with the beefy beehive. I don't like that. I want to get a beetle barn under that lid. And I'm glad I saw that, because that's just a robbing hole, and it's a place for beetles to come swimming in there. So anyway, yeah. I got to get 2 feeders, and then I'm done for the day. How about that? All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Be good. See ya.